Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Lena the Chicken, but really a dinosaur, by Linda Bailey and illustrated by K-Fi Steele. This is the story of Lena. Lena may be a chicken, but deep inside she knows she has the heart of a dinosaur. So when all the other chickens in her coop are scared of even the littlest things and don't even dare to dream a little bit bigger, Lena does not really understand them. She has big dreams and she wants to be just like the dinosaur she knows she is inside. But of course, that makes things a little bit tricky on the farm, not only for the other chickens, but also for the humans who care for them, and Lena just doesn't fit the mold. One night, however, when a weasel comes and threatens the lives of the chickens in the coop, it's a good thing Lena is there because she can dig deep and pull out her inner dinosaur to rescue everyone. This picture book is a really fun conversation about how modern day birds are related to prehistoric dinosaurs and how the bravest among us may not look that brave on the outside. So as you're going through this story, you have a lot of fun imagery that is child-friendly in its approach. You have lots of visible pencil lines, that childlike illustrative style, and also just a lot of the character expressions as you're going through the book. So readers are going to appreciate the blend of word bubbles and text that goes through the book because there's lots of opportunity to bring voices in and to develop those characters a little bit more when you're reading the book aloud. The story is well suited to preschool aged audiences because the text is a little bit longer, there's more of a development to that narrative storyline, and because there's a lot of humor embedded within it as well. It's also just a fun introduction to science for young readers who may not have a whole lot of background in that yet. At the end of the book, there's a long stretch of text that explains the history of paleontology and how chickens and birds and dinosaurs have all been sort of interrelated through time and how that science works. So for readers who maybe want to dive a little bit deeper into that, especially for the caregivers and educators who are working with them, this is a really helpful guide for those conversations. There's also a fun element of the cover that you have Lena's eyeball that also is the dinosaur eyeball. So you have some fun things to work with this physical book as you're reading it aloud to young kids. So whether you're reading this in a classroom or a home setting, there's a lot of humor and silly antics involved in this book, and it's one that will be fun to read again and again. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.